Hi, ladies. Is this your first snow? Hi. Do you like it? Or do you hate it? So it is now the middle of November and Virginia has decided that it is winter. It went from being in the oh, hi ladies. Hi, sweethearts. Hi, ladies. Hi. Look how fluffy you guys are. You guys are fluffy goats. He said, give us the treats. I wanted to give them a treat as I came in. So it went from being in the mid-60s last week to now I think it's right around 32 degrees, and it was, I think, 19 degrees when we woke up this morning. So it's cold. There is some snow, a little bit of snow up on the mountains there. And we did have just a tiny bit of snow this morning. It's actually still kind of coming down, just in little tiny spits. So last week I spent some time getting my chickens ready for the winter. I moved them from this pasture area over up closer to the house where I want their winter yard to be. So I got them moved up there and started to get them set up for the winter, and now I have to get the goats ready for the winter. So we are in the goat yard right now, which is pretty far away from the house. It's probably, I don't know, probably about 250 feet away from, or at least where their water is about 250 feet away from our water source at the house, and also same for electrical. So the biggest challenge is to keep their water from freezing in the winter. Being so far away from an electrical source, I can't have a stock tank deicer out here. And I really don't want to haul 5-gallon buckets of water twice a day like I did last year for my chickens, especially going up that hill out the back of our garage. It was really hard. That always iced over, and carrying 5-gallon buckets is hard anyway, but carrying it down an icy hill is another thing altogether, especially when your hands are frozen. So I don't want to do that again this year. I moved the chickens close enough to the house where they can have a deicer in their water, and now I'm going to move the goats up closer to the house so I can do the same. So I just wanted to say hi to them really quick. They're silly girls. And then I'm going to go back up near the house and figure out exactly where I want to put them. Hi. Hello. Hello. I'm just about to go get the extension cords to see where I can place the goat yard, but a very important consideration to make is where we sled in the winter. And we always start sledding here by the bird bath, and it's pretty steep. That hill is pretty steep, so we go down and then it kind of flattens out, and there's actually a lip right there where you fly off, and then you go down again, and then you make it all the way up to the bottom of that hill that starts going up. So we usually start here and then go that way. So I'm thinking I might be able to start the yard in this corner and have it where the chickens were, and that might be able to reach the extension cord that's on this side of the house over here. So I'm going to get the extension cord that I have and see if that'll work. We'll see how far we can extend this down. I got the extension cord moved down here, and I'm thinking, except this is at a slope, my main goal was to have power for their water so that we can have a stock tank deicer keep it from freezing. And also, if we can help it, try to avoid the hills to walk up and down. Now, I'm standing on kind of a steep hill, so I don't think I achieved that. But I don't think there's really a better place to put them. Maybe I'll double check with Matt and see if he has an idea, because I'm just trying to think of walking up and down these hills every day in the snow and the ice. So I'll see. I had to go inside to get another sweatshirt on and a hat because it is cold. I think it's 31 degrees right now, but the wind is blowing and it's making it feel a lot colder than that. So I just talked to Matt, and I can't believe it. He agreed. He thinks that it would be a good idea to actually have the goats here next to the chickens. That way we don't have to walk up and down any hills, and then they can share this extension cord. We can put their waters right next to each other, and I think that should make it a lot easier. Also, we're going to move the rabbits up here too, so they'll all kind of just be in the same area, which will make it a lot easier to feed, so we don't have to go 3 different ways in the winter when we're feeding and checking on waters. So this is kind of a narrow lane right here. I think eventually I would like to move maybe the chicken yard over a couple feet so that there would be more width here for the goats, but for now I think it's fine. I'm going to start feeding them hay. We just went and got 35 bales of hay yesterday. We filled up our trailer and then we put them in the old barn in the hay loft. So I think now is about the time we're going to start feeding them hay, so they don't need that much space to graze and roam around. So I think I'm going to go get their fence right now and get that set up. Later on, Matt will help me move their goat house over here. I'll fill that up with straw. I'll get their water set up, their minerals. Oh, I also have to install their hay feeder onto their house and a hook for their mineral bucket. So I'll try to get all that done by the end of nap time. This is the last spot that we had the goats working on the brambles for us, and they really didn't get that far. It had started just getting cold when they moved over here, and they picked through some of the lower brush, but they really didn't get that high. They did an excellent job up above this area, and in the winter I think we'll get our weed whacker out there and clear the rest of the brambles and just cut anything else there so that it's nice and we can see the view through these brambles. But we're going to have to do a lot of this by hand, I think, because they just weren't interested in that. Maybe later on in the winter we'll be able to move them back over and maybe they'll do it, but we'll see. We might have to do a bit of it by hand. So I'm going to grab their fence right now and then I'll start setting it up in this area. All right, so I think I want the door to the chicken coop to be here. When I first moved them over, I didn't think too much about how I wanted or where I wanted the doors to be. So I actually put them all the way in the middle, and that doesn't make sense. I don't want to have to walk all the way down that way every time I go in. So I'm going to set these up again on a different day and put the door right here. But that means I'll probably want the door for the goats to be close by as well. So maybe I'll have one length of fence and then the door. So I think that'll work out. That way I can have maybe a storage container right here. I have those deck boxes that have worked amazingly to keep bags of feed in. I think it'll hold about 4 bags of chicken feed, and well, I have 2 of them, so I could have one for hay and then one that can hold a few bags of chicken feed. So I'll probably move those over here eventually to hold their feed in there. We just got the goat house moved and I'm going to install their hay feeder. I heard everybody talk about these metal laundry baskets from Walmart, so I figured I might as well get one. And I wanted to mount it here on the inside of the house, that way it would be protected. And I think I'd like to mount it at an angle actually, so I could easily get the hay in here. So I might do something like this. I might only need one hook then. So I'll just try it, let's see. You okay? It's okay. It's your car. Yeah. That's your police car? Uh-oh. I think that'll do at least. Yeah, it's not going in. Alright, let's see how this goes. Do you want to help me put it up? This book is going to hang like that. So that we can put the hay in? Do you think that'll be good? So we'll get this nice and cozy with hay in here, or straw. You wanna drive the tractor with me? All right, let's go. Come on. Yeah, come on. Now I'll set up their fence around here and move their water, and then I should be able to get them over here tonight. The sun is going down, but I think I should have enough time. So I'm gonna try to double time it. Okay. I'm off to go get the goats before it gets dark, and then I'll just have to get their water and their minerals. I think they'll like their new house. The house that they've been in is really well insulated, so I'm sure it's really warm, but I need to clean it out really badly. So hopefully their fresh straw will be a welcomed treat, and also I'll throw some hay in there before they go to sleep tonight. Ladies! Oh, here they come. Hey, sweet girls. No, this way. Come on. Hi, ladies. Good girls. Come on, Clover. Come on. Where are you going? Come on, ladies. Good girls. Good girls. Come on, let's go. I can't believe how good they are at this. For all of the things that I've heard about goats, and then they just follow me. Good girls. I also make sure to have plenty of sweet feed around. I think that helps. I absolutely love how shaggy they are too. They've grown some really good winter coats so far. Thanks, guys.
Oh, my hand is so
Is this nice in here? Look. Here. There you go. Good girls. I think they're going to enjoy that. Hopefully they get nice and snuggled in there. Hi, ladies. You're good girls. All right, let's see. guys want some hay? All right, ladies. Have a good night. Bye-bye. You're good girls. It is frosty and cold. I think it's 22 degrees Fahrenheit. But let's see how the goats are doing. Oh my goodness. You guys are so cute. You guys snuggled together. Is it nice and warm in there? Well, it's not, but at least you guys are snuggled together, huh? I think all in all, the goats love their new yard and house, and it's really nice to have them close by our house, so it'll be easy to go out there and check on their water and make sure it doesn't freeze during winter. And definitely in the spring, we're going to turn them out again so that they can rotate around our property and continue to clear out the brambles along our property lines. But for now, they'll have the winter off, just keep warm and cozy and eat hay and sweet feed to their heart's content. Thank you so much for watching Little Lady Homestead, and I'll see you in my next video.